This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
With God's help, we become unstoppable. With God's help, everything is possible. All of the accomplishments are remarkable. Others can't hate, but they still can't stop it though. We move forward, never ever stumble. With God blessing us, we still stay humble. And through the struggle and all of the trouble, our work we redouble.
Welcome to Unstoppable, brought to you by INCRadio, Washington, D.C. Hello, everyone. I am Eliza Mojica. So it is the last week of 2025. So this time around, we are excited to spend the New Year's with our loved ones. Today, we are reporting from the district of, I am reporting from the District of Washington, D.C. But here's something you might not know. Some of our crew members is spread across different states. So I'm here, and others are joining us from their hometowns, sharing a glimpse into the places they call home and the things that make this season special. From favorite foods and meaningful moments to the people they love spending time with. This is our way of going into the new year. So wherever we are together. And I also want to introduce the panel for this morning.
Hi, I'm Jaster.
Hi, I'm Yvette, and we're in New Jersey right now.
East Coast. Okay, let's see how far we can go. We have the West Coast. I think they're having technical. Okay, there you go.
Hi everyone. I'm Nidell.
I'm Marvin, and we are tuning in from the state of
Washington State.
Washington.
Not Washington D.C. Washington State.
Hello everyone. My name is Lionel, and I am logged in from the state of California.
Nice. So as you could tell, we are in different states. That's why we are online. I missed them a little bit, I guess. But before we continue, let's see who our early birds are in the chat. So we have Sister Anne Marie. Good morning, INCRadio WDC. We have Brother Arnel Ornado. Good morning from local of Montclair District of OCC. Brother Ajik Dulay. Good morning po to all. Brother Ace Tapang from Anne Arundel. And we have Brother Nate. Hello, DC. Sister Chrisan Fergara. Good morning, everyone tuning in from Fredericksburg, Virginia. Brother Ed Gonzalez, greetings from Alexandria. So now let's get into our main discussion. So it is a show and tell. For this segment, our panel will show their favorite thing about home, their favorite food, favorite location to go back to when they visit, and favorite restaurant, and what they like to do for fun. So let's start with New Jersey.
So, whenever we come to New Jersey, we always stay at Yvette's sister's house. And it feels like home because we're just surrounded by like so much family, which is great. Like even in Washington D.C., whenever we have radio, it feels like I'm home already too because I'm with family. Do you feel the same way too, Eliza?
Yes. So with New Jersey, when you go back home, so it is Yvette's hometown.
Okay. Yep.
What's your favorite thing about it? Like, I know you like to talk about Jersey often.
I love just the different types of restaurants that we have here that I can't really get when we're back in the District of Washington. So I really miss like bagels and pizza and
Mm.
produce and like blueberries and tomatoes and stuff.
You
So
think they're more fresh back home?
I think so. Yeah, I think there's something to do with the water for sure.
Oh,
Hudson water.
Some nuts and water.
wow. Something about the water, I guess. Our water here is different. Okay, let's go to Washington State. What does Washington State have for us?
There's so much that the Pacific Northwest has to offer, but something that is unique to whenever we visit here. This is Nigdel's first time visiting. She'll be trying out this weekend after our show. Is we like to go squidding. So we catch squid at particular places in Washington. You can get your nice little big flashlight because you go when it's really dark, and then you get your bucket, and then usually my dad walks us through it. I've never gone with him yet, but something we know as well is crabbing and fishing. So everything water related. Teach a man how to catch a fish, whatever that quote is.
Do you have to
Forgot
go
the
in the
rest of it.
dark?
Yeah. Yeah, the darkness for the squid, and then anytime for the other stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then one of our favorite views is the tulip farm up in Skagit Valley. And it's like a April like celebration where all the tulips come into bloom. So that's one of the many things that I'm gonna show off to Nidel.
Nice. And how's your stay there so far for Nidel? Because her home is actually here in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, so I think it's really, I love the scenery is different for sure. Like in Maryland, I don't see mountains from the highway. So and also not only the mountains, but the big water. I mean, we have water in Maryland, but it's like a combination of like big water,
Lakes, massive lakes.
massive mountains and pine trees. So I think if you want to visit Washington State, you do look forward to that very beautiful scenery. It is a bit gloomy at this time, but when it is sunny for like a couple hours, it's really pretty because it really highlights certain parts of, or the majority of Washington State. So 10 out of 10 so far.
Nice. Let's go down the map a little bit. Let's ask Lionel.
Yeah, so I don't really have something that I can carry with me to do our little show and tell, but one of the places that I really like to go to here close to home is something called the Claremont Village, because it really gives like this small town vibe. There's lots of eateries, there's lots of like things to do, small museums, like there's I think like a record shop or something that I don't normally see around. So it's always a place like where me and my friends really like to go to.
And is there a favorite food spot you like to visit whenever you're there?
Oh man, the food here, I'd probably say in California is just whatever you can think of, there's probably a place for it. Because California is pretty big between like the northern half and the southern half. But even with just like just around the local area, you have like different types of cuisines. I think one of the things that I try to do when I come back to home in California is like I have a checklist of all the places that like the foods that I kind of miss from home. And so far, I think I have a list of like 10 places, and I've gone only through like 3 or 4 of them so far.
Oh, wow. So I know Lionel's the type to defend his hometown a lot. So I want to ask everyone here, what's one thing you'll always defend about your hometown? Let's say the food is better, the weather, the roads, etc. Let's ask Jersey.
Go, babe.
Everything's better in New Jersey.
Except for the roads. I mean,
That's why I asked that, because whenever we're talking about Jersey, I'm like, oh, you guys are cool, but you gotta fix those potholes.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? I'd rather have the potholes and everything else. I stand by our potholes. Okay.
No, the food,
Okay.
yeah, the food is actually like really good here, and the variety is very vast
Yeah.
compared to a lot of other places that
Yeah.
we've been
We
to.
have different pockets of communities where you can really get the authentic like cuisine that you're searching for. It's
Mm.
not just like fusion, restaurants everywhere. Like if I really want to go get one type of thing, I know exactly the place to go to get that one thing, and it's really good.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. If it's like, it's not always about the roads. It's
I
about
mean,
the food.
it's not about the
As
road.
long as we
It's
can get
about the
there, right?
destination. Right? Who cares about the road? No one.
What about Marvin? What if I'm like, oh, Washington is so gloomy? What do you have to say?
I would just be like, you're thinking about it only from the perspective of the winter season. That is a bad stereotype. That is not true. Washington State has the best summers, the best
Ooh.
springs, and the best falls. Wintertime, unfortunately, you'll just have to tough it out and take vitamin D pills. But the best thing here that compares to no other state is the overall scenery. So you'll be really in tune with nature up here.
Mm.
I'd be very surprised if anyone didn't like the nature up here. So if you like big bodies of water and nature, then this is your place. I wonder what Lionel's gonna say. That's so great about California.
I will say that I do want to visit Washington and or Oregon, because I always hear you guys talk about the greenery and like all the hiking, like all the places. If you look at my map, I have like bookmark places all around the West Coast of the hiking. I guess for California, man, it's so hard to choose just one. Because if I'm being honest, I think now this is me, I guess, being a bit biased because I haven't visited the other places that our fellow crew members are in. But California has a good mix of pretty much everything that you can look for. If you want to go to the mountains, it's, an hour away from me. If you want to go to the beach, about an hour drive away from me. If you want to go to the city, also about an hour away from me. Actually, where I live is like pretty much central to a lot of like geographical features. If you want to go to the desert to go, like, I don't know, people go sandboarding. It's like snowboarding, but on sand. Like you can just go like an hour away. So I think California's strength would be its variety of like experiences and foods and places to go.
That's true. Because if California is pretty big, because if you look at the map, the size of California is literally the East Coast, like the states in the East. Like that's pretty cool. So if we were California, if like the East Coast was like the California, I mean, if East Coast was like California, basically Jersey and Maryland would be the same state. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, let's move on. So, with you guys being adults and having to move out from where you grew up in, what has moving out taught you? Let's start with Lionel.
Oh man. Moving out, it made me really appreciate home, because moving from one coast to the other, I kind of had to more or less uproot my life. And fortunately, I was able to find family to have that feeling of home with. For those that don't know, I have my roommates, which is Marvin and Nidell. Marvin's like, no, don't. But like, not just like related family, but also family as in like the friends that like the friend group that I've sort of made, not only in the local of Anne Arundel, but also here on INCRadio, right? And our family's continuously growing as well, with new people joining the team.
Yeah. And what about Yvette? What has moving out of home taught you?
Moving out of home, it's not the first time I've moved out of my home. I went abroad for college and then stayed abroad a little bit after. But I know that there's always a place to go back to if everything fails. So I think that's one good thing. Like, if you know, wherever I am, I know that I could just always go back home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
What
I'm there
about
to
Marvin? Huh?
follow. And I'm there to follow.
Yeah, I was gonna add on to that, saying one of our live chatters in the chat said that her beauty of the West Coast or any place that she's visited, overall, she's just reminded that home is where we are, wherever we are, and that's the true
Mhm.
joy of like being present. And I would say I resonate also with Lionel's answer that moving out has helped me to really appreciate when I am back home because time goes by really quick. And then thankfully, when I moved across the country, I met my future currently wife. So prior to that, I was just like, wow, I'm just going across the country and I don't know what possibilities there are. So just appreciating your home, but being open to, new open doors for
That's true.
possibilities is great.
Yeah. Change is also good. So as the year ends and as this broadcast is almost ending, what's something you're excited about as we step into 2026? Lionel?
Okay, this might be something that we have yet to do is more hangouts. I know that we talked about it before in our previous broadcast, where after our show we usually go eat out and hang out and catch up with each other because we even though we talk quite frequently behind the scenes about our show, like the after the show talks where we're able to sort of catch up in each other's lives.
Mhm.
Um, that's something that I'm kind of looking forward to more, especially for our upcoming shows. We have a lot of things planned and a lot of exciting things that I think we're all looking forward to having to show you, our viewers. That's what we're looking forward to.
And the Sabas couple?
I'd like to add on to what Lionel said. I am looking forward to the new topics that we'll have or topics that will connect to what we've already talked about, getting deeper about those and um, getting more connections with people who are currently around us, but we haven't spoken to yet. So I feel like this past year we've learned about people that have always been around us. And I think that's like the beauty of radio. We get to have that privilege to get to know them on a deeper level. And I feel like my relationships with people have grown because of radio. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's really cool. And I'm also looking forward to whatever the set might look like in the future. It's there's so much potential to what our background could look like, what us maybe a logo. I don't know. It could be anything, right? So I'm looking forward to those physical aspects and those like internal connections. So that's me.
And it's a super quick one on my end too. Just really honing in on our ability to cook homemade meals next year.
Oh yeah.
While the positive benefit of that is just being healthier too. And I'm already counting down the years that I have left of being able to play sports. So the goal is to hit my prime in my hobbies like volleyball.
How
That's it.
about how about for how about for Jaster and Yvette?
For us, we're actually planning on we're looking forward to changing our diets. We're actually gonna go pescatarian, which is like
For
a fish vegetable diet.
Yeah, for the first like 2 months, we're gonna try out not real meat. Well, I've done it before. Jaster hasn't,
No, I've been vegan before
but
for about a year.
we're gonna go try to do it together. So that's gonna
Yeah.
be different for us. And then for me, just like another year of just trying to create and like try to like get out of the house more instead of staying at home all the time.
True. Oh, I like those answers. So, before we do wrap up and also read the chat. Do you guys have any special greetings?
We like to greet Brother Lionel.
Happy
birthday.
birthday!
Happy birthday,
Hey, bye.
Lionel.
Hey, bye.
I know tornado.
What about,
Thank everyone.
it's our last broadcast of the year. Any special greetings? Let's
Oh.
go with Salba's couple first.
Oh, okay. I like to give a special greeting to, okay, Lionel first. Happy birthday again. And my family, always the Ibarra family from wherever you are, California, Maryland. And but I want to give a shout out to our district staff in Washington, D.C., Mid-Atlantic, for always supporting us and sharing the link so that everyone can hear our stories, and we're able to build those connections because they're always supporting us. So thank you so much.
Yep. And shout out to all of our continuous live chatters. Thank you for a year of getting to know you, of being a guest on the show, of sending in your response answers. We hope to see you around still for season 2 next year. And I forgot who's next.
Oh. Who's next?
Lionel could go.
Is it me? Okay. I just want to give a shout out to our INCRadio family for this past year, and for everyone who tunes in and contributes, even those that come up to us outside of the show, like, hey, it'd be very cool if we talk about this. I'm like, oh, that's a great idea. We can talk about that. Shout out to our friends and family there in the District of Washington, D.C., also here in the District of Orange County, California, Silicon Valley, and Bay Area, California, especially those of my friends and family there in the Philippines and all throughout the world.
We'd like to give our shout outs to everyone who listened in to us throughout the year. Thank you for inviting us to your homes and for getting to know us a little bit better. And we look forward to spending more time with you guys and all of that great stuff.
Oh, shout
I
out
can
to,
hear.
yeah. Go ahead, Jason.
No, that's all I have.
Alexa, who do you have to shout out to?
Yeah. Shout out to those in our district, the Unstoppable Washington DC, and those, just everyone that tuned in from beginning to now. We look forward to seeing more faces next year and more chatters in the chat. And I do want to read some shout outs in our YouTube live chat. We have from Mario Oka. Good evening here in the Philippines, and enjoy watching here in the INCRadio Washington DC satellite studio. Greetings from the locale of Brixtonville district of Caloocan North. We have Sister Amelia Salazar. Happy viewing from Temple Hills. And we have Brother Arnel Ornado. Shout out from local congregation of Montclair, District of Orange County, California. Grateful and thankful to our God for blessing us with such wonderful kids, faithfully serving God Almighty. And we have Sister Mirna Natividad. Good morning po to our resident minister, Brother Ajik Dulay from Bowie. And we have Brother Arnel Ornado again. Happy birthday, Brother Lionel. We are thankful to God and so proud of you, proud of all you do. God bless always. We love you, Arnel and Kariz. And we have Sister Majin Dizon from Waldorf. We have Sister Amelia Salazar again. We have Sister Anne, Sister Josette Soterio. And we have all these greetings to Brother Lionel. And that wraps it up. Before we go, we'd like to extend our heartfelt thanks to those who make it all possible. For their unstoppable support, we'd love to thank our INCRadio Washington, D.C. family for supporting our broadcast, especially to Brother Sidney R. Santos, our District Supervising Minister, Brother Richard Soterio, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Ajik Dulay, our District CFO Overseer, Brother Tyler Worthen, our District Multimedia Advisor, Brother Emmanuel Andaya, our Executive Producer, Brother Wally Taray, our station manager, our dedicated INC Radio quit techs here and in the Philippines, and special thanks to Brother Angelo Eranio Vimanalo, our Deputy Executive Minister. We would like to give our special thanks to Brother Eduardo Vimanalo, our Executive Minister of the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ, for allowing us to have programs like today's show here on INC Radio. Thank you for tuning in and spending part of your day with us. If you like today's show, be sure to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on what's coming next. Until then, catch us again next week here on INC Radio, Washington, D.C. Satellite Studio every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And remember, stay inspired, stay connected, and most of all, stay unstoppable. Happy New Year, everyone!
Bye. Happy New Year, everyone.
Bye. Happy New Year.
Bye.
All the praises to a God so glorious. Through the good and the bad, we remain victorious. We return all the praises to a God so glorious.
It doesn't take something big to show love. The right and thoughtful choices made